Welcome back from the break. Hope you guys are doing well. Our guest today is the mid laner for Immortals, and he started when he was 8 years old. He just had his 14th birthday. Please help me in welcoming Eugene Pobelter Park.
Hey everyone.
Hey. How are you doing?
Hey Mike, good to see you, dude.
Good to-
Hey, Pobelter.
Hey Travis.
Always a pleasure. Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
wow.
Holy moly.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
Yeah. How are you doing? I saw you last night on the alt stream.
Yeah, that was it was definitely really fun to be on the desk for Worlds. Not the main
Not-
desk,
not
but
the big desk.
The budget desk.
The budget desk. We didn't have a desk. We
Kids
had
table.
like
I
yeah.
think they
It was
called it the kids table.
It was literally just a table, and you had to stand in front of it for like 40 minutes. Do you enjoy that kind of stuff? Would you prefer the analyst desk, or do you like kind of the longer form, train of thought, stream of consciousness kind of thing?
I actually think it's a lot more fun to just be able to talk during the game and then talk about my thoughts actively instead of just after for a little bit. I don't know, I just like it more.
Is this the kind of thing you would like want to do more often? Because the alt stream is something that's kind of new this year, and there's a lot of other tournaments coming up, and as well as just like off days for pro players potentially where you could come in and do stuff like this. Is this something you would like to keep doing?
Well, hopefully in the future I can qualify for the tournaments instead of having to talk on the alt desk for them. But you know, if the opportunity presents itself, I think it's fun, so I'd do it again. Yeah.
Who's your favorite person to work on the alt streams with?
That's a tough question. You know, I'd have to go with. I'd go with you, Mark.
Yeah, of
Well,
course. Of
He
course.
finally got the validation he was hoping for.
Yeah, I've asked that question so many times, and I think that's the first time someone's actually said me. So thank you, Pobelter.
Nice of you to lie like that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. How's your off-season going? What are you doing with your downtime? Streaming a lot? Playing the game still, or just totally relaxed?
Yeah, I'm still playing some solo queue so I don't get rusty. Streaming, of course, because I need to keep my hours up, and then been just playing a lot of different games. I really like finding random indie games on Steam and playing those. So I was playing this game called RimWorld for a while and got kind of tired of it. So I started playing WoW for the first time.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And I'm getting sucked into
There
the
we go.
vortex. I'm like staying up, like skipping meals.
Skipping meals.
Have you slept yet since last night, or wow through the night?
Yeah, I did get some sleep, so just a little.
That's good. Are you one of the people, because I always have a problem with like off-season hits, and I'm like sick, I have all this free time, and then after like a week of relaxing and taking it easy, I'm like itching to get back into like really organized heavy work, or are you someone who really enjoys the downtime?
Yeah, I've definitely had that feeling before. Like last year, I got pretty antsy just waiting around during the off season. But this time around, I'm having a lot more fun, just chilling, taking it easy, not trying to get stressed out about anything while I don't need to. So I don't really mind it.
It feels like the schedule this year was so grueling for pro players where you, like, I almost feel like a lot of people were burned out by the time Worlds came along. I don't know if that was like that for you guys, but.
I don't think we got to the point where we were feeling serious burnout. I felt that on CLG when we went boot camping in Korea. There was definite burnout. I was like just waking up, playing League all day, scrimming, playing more League, and then going back to sleep, like not doing anything else.
Yeah.
So I felt that, but this time around, not so much. Maybe it's because we didn't make it all the way to Worlds, so we didn't put in that grueling effort for as long. But it definitely could be that teams at Worlds are feeling that way because you want to try as hard as you can and you want to put in as many hours as you can, and that can lead to burnout.
Yeah.
Just kind of keeping going with Worlds and like NA effort. I feel like this was like the first year where you could say a couple teams maybe rivaled Korean like effort that they put in. TSM being the notable one, but Immortals of course had like player psychologists. They put a lot of effort into their infrastructure, and to see it come up short, I think a lot of people would say a disappointing Worlds overall for NA. Do you think this has the potential to negatively impact like player mentality moving forward, kind of almost like a defeatist attitude where we put in so much work this year and it didn't really seem to make that much of an impact?
I think that something that Monty said really rung true with me there, which is that the work ethic in NA has been like this for like a year or a split maybe, where everyone's just working super hard. I mean, namely TSM, right? Because they could be making a lot of money streaming, but they choose not to because they wanted to put in more practice hours. And the thing is that if we've been doing it for like half a year or a year, and then Koreans have just been doing that for like 2 or 3 years, then there's still some catching up to do. And there's definitely notable improvement though. Even though still 2 teams didn't make it out of group stages, it was really close. There were There were really good games in the group stages still. TSM blew out Samsung. CLG was able to defeat ROX Tigers. And that's a lot better than what happened last year, where pretty much every NA team just got like blown out of the water.
At least we went 9-9 in terms of like win-loss this world so far, but doesn't it feel like a little bit like a dagger in the heart when you see like Albus Nox Luna getting out, where they, not like they didn't try, but they didn't have like this infrastructure, this like big region that they're practicing in, and then you see them being able to get out. Does it kind of make that workload that you're putting in a little bit more?
They didn't even have a boot camp or a team house or
they
whatever.
Were playing
and
WoW.
They were still able to get, yeah, they could get scrims, and suddenly they get out, and then like, as we were talking about, like the NA teams like just did all this stuff and still couldn't get out. It's got to feel frustrating.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of unfortunate if you're on a team that didn't get to get out of groups, or like me, if you didn't even get to Worlds.
Yes,
and to see that.
yes.
But it's a tournament. There's only so many games that you play. Like they play 6 games in groups, I believe.
Yeah. 3 one week, 3 the other.
So anything can happen, honestly.
Do you think that maybe means that there should be a change to the format where you're playing like a single best of 3 against each person or something like that to look for more stability, where you can kind of read and react to what's going on, as opposed to like, oh, they played Brand and they get a win now or something like that? Do you think it'd be better that way, or do you enjoy this kind of best of 1 March Madness feel that the group stage tends to have?
I think it's more exciting for the viewers because any team can beat any team in group stages, which was shown this year. By the end of the first week, every team had lost at least 1 game. But I think what happens in TI for Dota is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if the group stage is structured like best of 3 or best of 2, but basically what happens, I believe, is no one is eliminated in group stages, and if you place in the lower half of your group in Worlds, or sorry, TI, then you just get moved to the lower bracket. It's like a double bracket system after groups. So.
Right, they basically use it more like seeding as well too. So yeah. It's not just like people are eliminated and then we seed into a bracket. It's like you would just be put in the loser's side of the bracket essentially,
yeah.
right?
Actually, I think they changed that. There's like 8 teams in each group at TI, and then I think the bottom 2 of each group will get eliminated, but still pretty much mostly everyone makes it out.
I mean, I think that's an interesting system. It's something that would be worth looking into because it does feel like the group draw is so big. Even in the bracket stage, we see that a lot of people are joking about the right side of the bracket being like just ridiculously easier than the left side. Is this something that like would tilt you if you were like on that left side of the bracket and you're like, you can get ANX and H2K, and is this something you would get mad about? Because I would definitely get upset about it.
Yeah, it would probably be kind of annoying to be like, wow, we have to face all these really tough guys. We have to play like RNG and SKT, ROX.
EDG.
But in the end, you can only play the hand that you're dealt with, so you can't really spend too much time being upset about it.
I would argue you can be, because now they have that prize pool increase, and so the further you go in the tournament, the more money you make.
Oh, that's true. Before it didn't really matter as much. Like if you didn't get first, then it was still like, okay, well I'm a finalist, but the prize pool was still like kind of eh. But now it seems to be increasing a decent amount, so yeah, that can definitely have a factor.
Right. Well, thanks for joining us so far. One of the things I think that's unique about you in the scene is that you kind of grew up with the scene in a sense. You started when you were 14, right? Or 12 or something.
Yeah, I think I played my first LAN event when I was 14, but I think I was playing online events when I was like 13 or maybe right when I hit 14.
Do you think it was like a little weird to have like this online following as you grow up, kind of like a child actor almost? Or is it something that doesn't impact your day-to-day very much?
Yeah, I never really equated myself to that kind of level of fame that child actors have, because I'm like what's below D-list? I'm like an E-list celebrity.
You're not even on the list, dude.
Yeah.
All right, well, we actually have a couple of funny pictures from your youth playing days, so we can take a look at some of them.
Okay.
Remember this one?
Ooh, yeah, that was the first interview I did. She said she wanted to either do it with only me or with my entire team. Hey, I'm wearing that exact same shirt. Oh, wait, that's me. That's not a picture from my youth.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's another picture of you right now.
I think it's funny you don't even know how old you are. You see a picture of yourself and you're like, is this a collage?
Yeah. You're like, that's a picture of me much younger. I was on a show called Late Night League at the time. Funny, I have the same outfit now.
Yeah.
That's great.
But you said that was your first interview. Was it weird or?
Yeah, so with the other teams of that tournament, there was CLG and TSM and Epic Gamer there. And with all those teams, they had the entire team give the interview at once. And that's when Hotshot, he was like trying to give his name and he just totally flubbed it up. He was like, I'm George Geralodolidis, and he like flubbed his words. That was the event. And then for me, it was me and Lapaka, who was the jungler at the time. And then I was like, hey, let's do the interview together. But then for some reason, they were like, no, we only want to do it with either Poe or the entire team. And the entire team wasn't there, so.
Oh, okay.
I still remember interviewing you at IPL when you were on Meat Playground. That was a fantastic team name, by the way.
Yeah, it was a randomly generated team name because we didn't want to pick something super generic, like, you know, all those teams that are like Team Hyper Dragon Gaming Elite.
Knights. Yeah. Something insane. Yeah, I respect going for the more fun names. Unicorns of Love being another one. Another thing that you're pretty famous for is on your stream, your high IQ prediction plays. I think we have a little montage of some of them.
Oh, okay.
This is just what I call pure intellect. Look at this. The reason I can land this is because my IQ is 200.
And it's big.
Not even gonna look at it, I'm just gonna get it.
Never taking an IQ test?
No.
Wow. Well, I think
this
with these
looks
plays,
pretty
that's
Oh my god!
I like the ones better when you keep it calm and collected and you don't even react to like this
Yeah.
insane prediction play
The
that
blue
you
buff?
have.
Yeah.
Is this something you just like? I don't watch your stream a ton. Gonna come clean here. Do you just constantly like try and predict stuff so that way when you finally do get one right, you can just like walk away and be like, I'm a beast?
Yeah, you always go for like, I'm just going to steal Baron without even blinking. And it doesn't work like 10 times in a row, but the one time it does work, you look pretty cool.
It's always impressive to me that you can just land things without even looking. I think that's very impressive to me. You just like when you threw the Q or whatever, or the Janna Q there and stole the blue. That's quite good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, now we're gonna see how good you are at some other prediction things in our game for the guess game. Like we were just saying, you're known for having some crazy predictive skills, so we're gonna put them to the test for this guess game. I'm gonna get you to stand up, I'm gonna blindfold you, and we're gonna have you swing at a piñata.
Okay.
It's a Hecarim style
Okay,
piñata.
here we go.
So here,
this
just
is
spin around,
the-
let me get you. Yeah, it's a Hecarim style piñata, so just think of it like a jungler that you're gonna predict coming to gank your lane or something.
let him sneak a peek.
Oh yeah, let me see the
All
object.
right, yeah, you can slide that down.
Here we go. So this is
Okay.
what you're going for.
That's my target.
Arcade Hecarim.
Got
All
it.
right.
One of our producers spent
Is
all
that too
weekend
tight?
working on this.
I don't care.
Okay.
If it falls down, you can see that's fine too. Here's your weapon. I'll get you to the.
Let me
to
feel
your
the
spot.
length of the stick. Where should I hold? Okay.
All right, you're good right there. I'm gonna sit back down before you hit me in the face.
I need to feel the piñata.
No, that's cheating. You gotta
What?
predict it. The 200 IQ
No,
Pobelter.
no. You feel the piñata and then you spin it. Trust me, I've been to many
All right,
parties.
so you
with
feel the
piñatas.
piñata and then I'll spin you around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Where is it?
So it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, spin me.
All right. How many times do you want to get spun? Just tell me when to stop if you're gonna barf or something.
Okay, that's good.
All right. I'm gonna put you back in your spot. Remember, we have cameras here. We can't risk you breaking them.
Yeah, please don't break it.
I don't even know if I'm facing the right way.
Well, that's why you gotta be a genius.
Am I just gonna swing at the?
Yeah, just
okay.
swing. Just see what happens. You're a little short.
Okay, I feel it.
It's moving around a little bit. Travis is
Is
not
Travis
helping.
moving it around?
Yeah,
knows?
he's
Who
like
knows?
literally moving it out of the way.
Am I hitting Travis? My God, I'm
No,
so
you're good.
afraid.
Even if you're hitting Travis, keep swinging.
boy, that's the stick. That's the stick.
All
You're
right,
good
Travis,
though.
you gotta hold a little higher.
We're still fine. You're
Yeah,
fine.
keep going. You're good. Oh God.
Well,
Did
I don't even-
You got something.
Did I
you got
draw
something.
blood?
There's candy
Okay,
guts
keep
coming
going,
out.
keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh my God. Is it gonna come off the string, or is it just gonna?
I think.
Am I good? Is it dead yet?
I
think
mean,
we're
there.
good.
It's like 40% HP.
All right. Yeah. Let's just say it's
Here,
done.
you can take
No
it
more
down.
hitting, please.
Take the blindfold off and just give it like one more.
All right, let me get the last hit.
Just finish this guy.
Well,
off.
we lost the. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Wait, this guy's
This is the
resilient.
strongest Hecarim.
I heard a whoosh.
This is
so
Tank
tanky.
Hecarim. It's not dying. Please.
Peta!
All right.
Here, you can pick it up. That's part of your prize.
Okay. our producer is letting us know that
Our
it's
producer
dead.
is telling you to calm down.
Stop the madman. All right.
Yeah, you're literally beating.
Is there
the dead
anything in
horse.
there left? I don't even know
There's
anymore.
supposed to be a candy bar or something. There's
Oh
there's
God, there's
little,
Staples.
I think there's like Skittles on the ground.
Staples, yes. We just put nails in there for
All
you.
right, there you go. You can enjoy that for your prize. Keep digging around.
Check out Yahoo Esports Live every Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific.